Hey, best friends. I'm Claire.
I'm still Yana.
Welcome to
My Best Friend's Book Club.
We are on
The Housemaid
by
Frida McFadden.
Oh my gosh.
I practiced on the car ride here.
Did you really?
I did. I said it so many times in the car.
I won't get it wrong this time.
Oh my God.
Good job, Yana. Everyone's really proud of you.
It better be. Please write to us at mypfbookclub@gmail.com to let me know if you're proud of me.
Yeah. We have a pretty fun collab coming up soon. I'll tell you about that in a couple weeks. We just need to secure some details, but we're pretty excited. So stay tuned for more on that. Yana, why are you looking at me like that?
Because you're beautiful and I can't help it. You're the prettiest thing I've ever seen in my whole life.
All right, so same flow as always, friends. We'll do a light recap of what happened last week, and then we'll get into what happened this week, and then into discussion. And I'm sure Yana has a lot of discussion points for us today.
So much. This is going to be a double episode.
She's lying. All right, Yana, what's up?
Okay, the last several pages. So Millie, as you remember, is the housemaid, and she is getting real jealous of Nina because of Andy. She's super into him.
Nina's husband.
She still wants a little Enzo action. So she tries to seduce him during his package drop-off.
I blocked that out.
He freaks out. He rejects her pretty quickly and then runs off yelling cryptic warnings like a sexy, spooky assistant.
Gardener Italian man.
Perfect. Later, while Millie is waiting for Cece, that bitch, at tap, a random woman starts to spill the tea about Nina. And she tells her that Nina once tried to drown Cece in a murder-suicide bath situation.
Yeah, bath situation.
So back at home, Millie, just always trying to be there for Andrew, it's formal, Mr. Winchester. She's comforting him over poorly timed baby gift from his mother due to Nina telling people that they're having a baby even though she's not actually pregnant. And around that same time, Nina loses her mind over this ticket mix-up she created. While Nina takes Cece to camp, Andy whisks Millie off to the show and dinner, during which he gets a little drunk.
Allegedly.
And confesses slash just overshares some marriage troubles and feelings towards Millie. He then kisses her in the cab on their way to the hotel. Duh. They end up using that hotel for non-sleeping purposes. Poor girl Millie. Anyway, the next morning, they head back to the house in a panic because Millie didn't take out the trash cans after Nina texted her to do so. Enzo, sexy Enzo, sees them return and is giving them like a super, I'm disappointed in you nod. And Andrew's like, hey, I'm going to give you $200 to take out this trash. Then he's like, I also hate that guy, but Nina makes me keep him. And so, yeah, I mean, that's kind of the summary of the last, 50-ish pages. There's just drama, lies, deceit everywhere. The other little piece of evidence that happened was that Nina said she called the house and no one picked up. Oh, that's kind of where it really ended. But go ahead, Claire. Tell us about the latest 50-ish pages.
I will.
And I cannot wait for you to say I told you so.
I know. I thought about you.
I think about you always, even when we're not reading these books.
We didn't find out about the cameras yet, though, but we did find out about the phone. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Which was a me thing. Yes, it was. Yana.
You're welcome.
Everyone, round of applause. I'll call it out when we get there, too, so we can all celebrate Yana's big win.
I dedicate this win to all the little people who I had to step on to get here.
Are we allowed to say little people? Isn't little people like...
I dedicate this award to all the people I had to step on.
Of every demographic.
To get here. I spared no expense. And I don't care who you are, what you do, what you look like, who you love, what religion you practice. I stepped on all y'all.
Oh, I thought you were being silly and doing that song. I don't care who you are, where you're from,
don't care what you did, as long as you love me.
Was that Backstreet Boys?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't wait for us to do a singing podcast.
Sponsor us.
Yeah. Reach out, Backstreet Boys. We can draft something up.
Yep. Get you on the
Our
books.
lawyers will call your lawyers.
Okay, so jumping into this week, again, I just latch on to little details like I always do, so I have to say them because I really think in this book specifically, they matter a lot. When we get to the end, it's going to be like all the pieces have come into place.
Yeah, I'm used to it at this point.
Thank you. I think that's how I live my life.
Until you forget tampons at the store.
That's very rude for my once-a-year period. Okay, so this starts off with the house being a lot quieter because Cece's off at camp.
That bitch. I hate a bratty kid.
I know. And Millie and Andy, they're avoiding each other in the house, because they had their sexual encounter. And obviously Nina's back in the house, so they have to pretend like they didn't bone hard. So while Millie's cleaning, she, of course, slams into Andy, and she drops a glass, and it shatters on the floor, and they're like, oh. And
what are they like? Sorry, I missed it. Oh, got it.
And Andy's like, let me help you clean that. And she's like, no, please.
Oh, they have accents now.
They're British again.
Oh, got it.
Right.
Okay.
And then, of course, he insists because Andy's perfect, right? Mm-hmm. And of course, who comes in the room, Yana?
Nina.
Very good. Surprise. And she's like, Millie, please don't do that again.
Please be more careful.
I like when she does that to her. She's like, Millie, my goodness.
It's moments like those where I cannot wait for the show or movie.
Oh, I know, because you're going to see it so live in your face.
I just want to have, I want to see it.
I agree.
Should we watch it together?
Yeah, and then I think we should do an episode book to movie comparison.
Oh my God, you're so smart.
I know.
This is why you're the business end.
My mom had
and I'm the beauty end.
My mom, shout out. She had this great idea on the last episode when we finished the book and we know the ending. We should talk about who we would cast truly to play the people. Oh. I think that would be fun. Thanks, Mom.
Mom.
Love ya.
Oh, my God.
Look at you with your big ideas, girl.
You move here, girl, and help us do this. We have a job waiting for you. This makes us a lot of money.
Anyway, okay, sorry, everyone. Back into what happened here.
I will never apologize for talking about Claire's mom.
So while Millie's trying to clean this up and, Andy kind of follows Nina off into the kitchen, and before he leaves her, he whispers, we should talk later. So whatever. They're in the kitchen. It's time for dinner. Millie's serving them their plates, and they start digging in, and Andy's like, very nice, delicious. And then Nina says, quote, I'm sure you never got food like this in prison, did you, Millie? So
she's a sly little weasel.
It was a moment. And so, of course, she's exposed Millie in this moment. Andy appears surprised that he didn't know she'd gone to prison. I think I believe that right now. But whatever, it's out there. Nina knows, Andy knows that Millie had been in prison. So there you go. So then Millie goes back to the attic. She's upset by this encounter. She's teary-eyed and she goes in her bed, and then she sees the playbill on her nightstand.
That was spooky. It gave a few shivers down my spine.
Who did it know?
And I have a long spine because I am the average height.
So it's clear that Nina's been in her room rummaging about and put that on the nightstand because Millie had it hidden in her purse. So naturally, Nina has to dial up her torment of Millie.
Naturally.
To 1 million percentile.
Wow.
I know.
What was it at before?
I think it was at 80
million?
No,
I'm sorry, you said 1 million?
Percent?
I've already forgotten what we were talking about.
Okay.
I'm new here.
What part are we on?
What book is this?
Okay, in little ways, she's dialing up her torment of her. She's she makes her go to the store for really specific groceries.
Yeah, that was so annoying. Can you imagine if I did that to you?
I would be so mad, honestly.
I feel like you just would be like, I'm not buying any bread.
I'd be like, yeah, I'm goodbye.
Bitch.
Yeah, figure it out. At one point, even calls the store that Millie's at, and she says that, hey, there's someone stealing. This is what she looks like. And as Millie is leaving, she gets pulled aside by the manager. and they have to do like this whole thing. The big reason why this matters is because if Millie is caught in any sort of criminal activity, obviously she breaks her probation and she could go back to prison. Her parole. Are they the same? They are different. Aren't you on probation? Whatever.
If you've
laws.
ever been on probation or on parole, can you please email us at
my
BF
brother
Book Club?
would know, but
not because he's been to prison, by the way.
No,
but
he's a probation.
He
He was a probation officer,
or was he a parole officer?
Or is he one?
Because there's that too. We don't know how justice works.
Anyway, Millie can't get in trouble because she was in prison.
She could go to jail.
No, prison.
Sorry.
Isn't jail like the overnight thing where it's like you're not actually like sentenced yet? What? I don't care. It doesn't matter.
You can't stay in jail for more than one night?
No, I think you can.
It's like the halfway house to prison. Listen, if you've ever been to jail or prison,
can you email us?
Please email us at mypmbookclub@gmail.com.
Sorry. Anyway, that's why it matters though, right?
Honestly, I think our families should be very proud of us for not knowing because we're
so well behaved.
Except that well-behaved women never make history.
Wait, who said it?
Harriet
I
Tubman.
don't even know.
No. Do not say.
Wait, what's the quote again? Well-behaved women never make history. Laurel Thatcher, Ulrich, in a 1976 scholarly article. Okay, so that night, Millie, she can't sleep. She goes downstairs to get water or a snack or whatever, and she sees the porch light is on, and Andy's outside. He's drinking a beer. He's just chilling the fuck out, contemplating life, if you will. So she goes outside to explain her prison life to Andy, but he's like, listen, I understand why you didn't tell me, and honestly, it's none of my business why you went to prison. Although I think it kind of is.
It is.
Because like, she lives in his house.
With his daughter.
Yeah, but you know, books be books.
Yeah.
So we don't know.
Books do be books.
I'd like to know.
I think we should switch our podcast name to Books Be Books.
TM that. Don't you fucking take that book club podcast, people who are thinking about starting a podcast. I'll come for you.
We literally have nothing. So
I will come for you.
Give us
everything. Anyway. And in this moment, she admits that the night that they went out, it was just the most incredible night ever. And if nothing else, I thought you were going to say, keep on reading. If nothing else, she just has to thank him for an incredible night. I was so
annoyed with her during these 50 pages.
Me too.
Because also the whole, like, I love him.
She was so obsessed. And she was, like, so, like, me versus Nina behavior, you know?
Honestly, like, Nina aside, let's pretend that Nina's gone and it's just these two. Like, Nina never existed. She meets this guy at a bar.
She's, like, so in love with him.
She's obsessed. I'm like, girl, you've known him for 5 minutes.
Yeah, calm down.
Calm down. You've slept with him once. You went out on a date with him once.
It wasn't even a real date.
No, because he's married.
Is that how that works?
And, like, shut up.
I know. She was driving me crazy, too.
Oh, my God.
I know.
Go back to prison.
I have this in discussion, actually. All of them.
I also actually have it in
my
I can't
discussion. Wait to hear about it.
Yeah, no. You know what? Let's circle back.
Circle back. Put that on your toe, on your arm.
On my right arm.
That's right.
You know what was funny when I was listening to last week's podcast and we were talking about the things I'm putting in my tote?
Yeah, you're going to hang on to that.
But then the second time when I was like, oh, let's put this in my tote again, I had already forgotten while listening to the podcast what I put into it the first time.
That tracks for you.
Today at Whole Foods, I saw a magazine where the front page was all about Alzheimer's. And I was like,
should I buy that?
Should that be your next book club book?
Sorry, we have to go on little tangents sometimes. We're really sorry. You either enjoy the chaos of us or you don't, but we hope you do because it's fun.
And because we want you to stay as a follower.
Sure. Anyway, okay. So he says it was great. That night was so great for him too, and it actually just made him realize how unhappy he is. And then he kisses her. Kind of scary because Nina's upstairs. You know what I'm saying, y'all? But Millie decides that, best to go back to her attic. And she's like going back up the stairs and she's thinking about Andy and she's obsessing like
That's
we
all
just
she
talked
thinks
about.
about.
She's like, I'll sacrifice everything and I will make Nina my enemy. I don't care. I love him.
Yeah, the girl has no will to live.
So she's like quite lost in her thoughts. And of course, who does she run into?
Nina.
Yeah, shocking. So, of course, she's like, why are you out of bed? Remember, she's not supposed to leave the attic anymore at night. And Millie's like, I needed water. So Nina's like, bitch, you're lying. Her face, anyway. She walks away, and as she does, she kind of like shoulder checks Millie like a teenager, like a, you know? And Millie thinks, here's a good quote, I can't push away the feeling that I've made a terrible mistake crossing Nina Winchester.
Girl, I could have told you that. Page 1.
Yet, I can't seem to stop myself because she has such a boner for Andy.
Literally, Jack and Rose had less love for each other.
Like, I didn't know. Okay, so now it's Millie's day off, and she leaves the house for a bit, just, you know, go do fun Millie things. And then she gets back, and she runs into Nina. She's on the couch and she's really fucking upset. So Millie's like, what's wrong? And Nina's sitting next to a pile of clothes. And it's the clothes that she gave to Millie. And of course, she's like, you have stolen my clothes, like we said. Called it. So Millie's like upset. She doesn't want to be accused of this, right? Again, anything that could get her back in prison is really scary. So, of course, Andy hears the commotion and he comes downstairs. And Nina's like, I'm calling the police. And Andy's like, he finally steps in for once. And he holds up a tiny white dress and he says, you haven't been able to fit into this for years.
Yeah, I was like, damn.
I know. I was like, Andy.
Yeah.
Calm the
I know. We don't like Nina, but that's a lot.
Everyone in this book is attacking Nina's body, and I don't like it. And then he's like, she couldn't have stole your clothes because you can't wear that. And also, I saw you bagging those clothes up for donation, which he could have just said that without the you're fat part.
I agree.
Thank you. So for once, Millie is like just so fucking happy, right? Andy's finally her knight in shining armor.
Disgusting.
He's
nauseous.
helped her at last. And he's like, Millie, please give us some privacy. I need to talk to Nina. She's like, of course. And she walks out.
For you, Andy?
But she like obviously stays in a place where she can kind of overhear the conversation because Millie's lost her fucking mind over Andy.
Right. I really like.
I really
it's so
think she
gross.
has though. Like,
oh, absolutely.
She's like completely consumed and swooned by this man.
It's disgusting. Like, have some pride.
So this is the moment where Andy tells Nina that he's just been very unhappy and he wants to separate. And
He also went from like 0 to 100 in that moment.
I mean, yes, but I think
From what we know so far.
I just think this is all part of a larger
No, I know,
plan.
but up until, like, from what we know so far in this conversation, he has gone from, like, I defend my wife, and I'm, like, here as a shoulder to cry on, like, boo-hoo, everything's, like, gonna be okay, to, hey, I'm actually really unhappy, and we're done.
Right, exactly. He's like, pack a bag, leave. And so, like, Nina, she's upset, it seems, and she puts up a bit of a fight, but ultimately she's like, fine, whatever, bitch. And so she leaves. And of course, this night, Andy and Millie, they bone again, but they stay in the guest room because Millie's like, I don't know how you feel about sleeping in your bed where you were with your wife, which I think is fair, I guess.
And she's like, and my attic's too small.
Yeah. So the next morning, you know, they wake up. Andy says, I don't know, I just feel like I had to say this line. I love waking up next to you instead of her.
I know.
And her was like italicized. Everything is so like Millie versus Nina.
I know, but also wouldn't you hate that as like...
Yeah, I'd be like,
dating
ew,
the guy,
like, don't talk about her.
He keeps
like,
bringing up his
like,
ex.
Yeah, not like don't talk about her in like an unhealthy way, but like you just had your first night of like maybe we'll be something, and then it's like, oh, I like seeing your face instead of hers this morning, and it's like, ugh, I didn't even want to think about her right now. I just wanted to wake up next to you, bitch. This is why we don't date. Anyway.
Speak for yourself. I love
This is why
so many
I don't
people.
date. Okay. So he tells her that he'd like for them to have a proper go at dating. So this means that she cannot be the housemaid anymore.
Also
And-
so fast.
yeah, but she could also live in the house. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Now she's like officially moving in as the
like,
girlfriend.
Hell yeah, I will do that. I was like, Millie, what's up, girl? Like, why are you doing that? Get your own apartment and date him like
Yeah,
properly.
you still need a job. You're not
You
going to make
know?
any money on your own.
We're so 0 from 100 so fast.
Also, is that allowed in her probationary time or whatever? Isn't she supposed to like have a job that makes money?
Oh, also, I think my brother told me that in some situations you're not supposed to be romantic with anyone. Hopefully not, to like work on yourself.
That makes sense.
That does make sense.
That's what I'm doing.
I'm on probation.
I'm on probation parole.
Oh, so anyway, whatever. So Millie's like fucking happy as shit. She's like, yes, I will live here. I
will be the new Mrs. Winchester.
Yes.
I've been
And-
dreaming of this moment for the last 5
Forever,
days.
literally. And this begins the first moment where like she starts to get a series of blocked calls on her phone, and she ignores this first one while Andy goes and gets ready for work. Whatever. She goes downstairs, he's getting ready to leave, and I thought this part was so weird. She's like, hey, and he kind of like is surprised to see her, and so she's like, are you okay? I was like, why are you surprised, Andy?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are you doing downstairs? Did you forget you kicked out your wife and you put me here now? Like, what the fuck was that? Whatever. So he's like, yeah, you know what, though? That, quote, goddamn landscaper's out there again. He's just gardening as he
He's
does.
just sexy gardening as he does.
But we have learned at this point that it seems that Enzo, he's often attending to the Winchester house more than any other house. And Andy seems to feel like Enzo and Nina have some kind of setup that it's like, why does she always have him here kind of thing. I don't really know what to make of that yet, but I do have that in discussion.
Me too.
Oh, I'm so glad our notes align.
Yeah, it's amazing how in sync we are.
Wow. So Andy goes to Enzo and he's like, hey, we no longer need your services anymore.
Also, like a very intense firing, like out of nowhere.
Yeah, I'm
for Enzo.
sure Enzo was like, what the fuck? Well, he
I wonder
was.
if
He
they live
basically
in-
was like, what?
Do they live in an at-will state?
In a what?
At-will state?
Oh, I see. So Andy's like, okay, I have fired Enzo. He walks away to go back inside, and Millie starts to follow, and then Enzo grabs her firmly by her arm somewhere. And in proper English, he says, remember, he can't speak English, allegedly.
Allegedly.
He says, Millie, you must get out of here. You are in terrible danger. So she's like, no, it's fine. Nina's gone now. And he shakes his head.
Not who the problem was.
He says, no, you are wrong. She is not. And in that moment, he's cut off because Andy pops his head back out and he's like, Millie, new wife, you coming back inside? And so she's like, okay, gotta go. And she walks away. And Enzo's like, bitch, I can't say no more.
You know what? He tried.
I feel like Enzo keeps trying.
Yeah, and honestly, at this point, Millie deserves to die. At least she'll die head over heels in love.
Yep, with Andy.
What else could you ask for in this cruel, cruel world?
Ugh.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm ready for there to be like the murder because I'm so tired of her and Andy in this fake
Oh, you
ass
think
love.
someone's gonna die?
I hope.
Okay, I didn't know if anyone was gonna die.
Remember in Moulin Rouge when they're like, and maybe in the end
Someone
dies.
dies.
That's what I thought of.
I love that movie.
Yeah, we haven't watched in a long time for our sing
We
along.
need to do a sing along. So Millie, she's now at the grocery store. She's shopping. She's having a blast, not having to worry about Nina's bliss and her calling security on her. But as she's shopping, she runs into one of the PTA women that Nina, was in the little PTA group. PTA group with. And she calls her Nina's girl. And she's like, hey, have you heard from Nina? We go to brunch and she didn't show up today.
I would never skip a brunch.
And Millie's just kind of annoyed by this, and then the woman drops her gaze to the phone that Millie's holding, and she says, quote, is that the phone Nina gave you to use? Millie's like, yeah, girl. She didn't say it like that. Sorry. In my brain, she did.
No, direct quote. Hey, girl.
And the woman throws her head back, laughs, and says, quote, I have to say, it's nice of you to let her keep track of where you are at all times. I don't know if I would be okay with that if I were you.
I mean, duh.
It's your big moment.
I've waited 3 episodes for this.
Jonah's big moment. She was right. She was right.
I finally succeeded at some reading comprehension.
And a prediction. Good job. Oh. Well, that too, because you were able to comprehend the
I'm
full...
essentially a fortune teller.
We'll be doing palm reading for the rest of Halloween. Come find us.
Should we?
No.
Oh, man, let's learn how to read tea leaves.
Okay, so this is obviously how Nina's been tracking Millie, right? She always knows where she is, and that's how she got her at the store security. But most importantly, she probably knows where she was with Andy that night.
Yeah. Duh.
Big duh.
Claire and I also track each other.
We do, by my friends.
Mm-hmm.
So then Millie, she's like upset by this interaction. She pushes to leave. She goes out to the parking lot and she sees a white Lexus that looks a lot like Nina's. And in this moment, her phone rings and it's another call from the blocked number. This time she answers it. And it's spam. So she's like, oh, great. All these blocked calls are just spam. So that night, she makes this big fancy dinner. She's trying to recreate one of the French cuisines her and Andy had at their romantic...
The only French cuisine they've ever had.
Right.
Because it's just been one date.
Andy's like, sorry, at work. Don't wait up for me. Which I think is maybe something we should all think about. That's all I'm going to say about that. And so she eats her grand dinner, and after work, she's, watching TV, reading books. She's just like...
She gets to hang out downstairs now.
Yeah, she's a woman of the house, and she's waiting for Andy. It's very like she's truly probably in Nina's shoes at this point.
Absolutely.
So congratulations, Millie.
Nina can't fit in them anyway.
Her feet got too fat. So her phone rings again, and it's the blocked number. And this time she answers, and a mechanical voice, neither male nor female, says,
"Stay away from Mandy Winchester."
Did that sound
Winchester
like both non-women, non-man?
Listener, you let us know at mybfbookclub@gmail.com. So Millie's like, that's gotta be Nina. And then she gets like fucking pissed off right here. And she's like, you know what? Fuck this bitch. I'm gonna go upstairs right now. I'm gonna pack up my attic. And I'm gonna move into the master bedroom with Andy because I am the woman of the house now. So she does that. And as she's packing up, Andy, of course, comes into the attic.
Literally out of nowhere.
I told you, he shows up out of nowhere
So does
the
Nina.
time. And she's like, what are you doing? And she's like, I'm packing my stuff.
I'm Mrs. Winchester.
I'm moving into the room. And then he says, quote, oh.
I want to bone you.
That's all he says.
Oh, I don't remember that.
And then she's like, if that's okay. You didn't clock that? I was like, what a weird fucking response.
I remember there being a weird response. I just don't remember the direct quotes.
And then he says, of course. I was going to suggest that.
Whatever.
But I wasn't sure you wanted to.
I hate relationships.
Fucking Andy's being hella manipulative right now. I'm not wrong. You'll find out right now, listener.
I know you've been right this whole time.
Thank you. So then she's like, I had a rough day. And he's like, tell me about your day. But maybe I'll make it better first.
With my dick. With my magic peen.
Throwback. Just for the summer. Season 3. I don't know if you should listen to it.
They're about
honestly.
to bone just
terrible.
in the attic.
So then they like hot in the moment, bone in the attic on the little cot bed thing.
Let's do it in my twin bed. No.
That's what Yana thought while she was reading it.
Because it's the only option where we can get a poppin'.
I don't know if I know the lyrics.
Oh my God,
the way
it's
you
from
do.
SNL.
No, I know the song.
Oh, there's some things my mind does remember.
Good. I'm glad that was one of them.
There's just not important things.
Yeah.
Like what the year is.
Where am I? So
Everything's fine.
they have a hot boning session in the attic. There's no description, though, unfortunately, for me.
Whoa.
You know, I like my smut. Yeah, I'd be fine with it here. Okay. So she passes out because, you know, it was a good session. And she's like, normally I'd use the restroom before bed, but I didn't.
UTI alert.
So she wakes up because she's got to pee.
Gotta pay.
Gotta pay. And she's like, where's Andy? He's not in this bed with me.
In this tiny twin bed with me.
Yeah. She's like, oh, he must have gone down to his master bed because it's just so much more comfortable. But it's
I think we
fine.
call it the primary bedroom.
Sorry, the primary bedroom. My apology. And
You
she
just love slavery.
she goes to open the attic door. And it's stuck. Like it always is stuck. It's always stuck.
It's always stuck. It's fine. Just turn it a little harder, Claire.
And she tries again. And guess what?
Do you want me to guess?
That bitch locked.
That bitch be locked.
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 Our
locked.
girl Millie is locked in the attic.
Trying to get out next to those scratch marks. And her painted shut window, and she does not have a bathroom in there.
That's right. So Enzo was right.
Duh.
So this is where Millie's story stops for now. And now we go into part 2. That's through Nina's perspective, which I think is very fucking interesting.
I do too. I think it's very fucking interesting.
I think it has a lot to do with my predictions from the previous
Listener, I think this is a good moment for me to jump in real quick and just make sure that everyone is aware that Claire is the smartest, prettiest, skinniest, with the longest hair person in the whole wide world.
Thank you.
And if you ever disagree with anything she says, don't.
We will come for you.
Because you're wrong.
We're going to stick my mom on you.
That's right.
She's our biggest man.
That's right. Okay.
But Rachel's going to compete with her.
Oh, yeah. Shout out, Rachel. Hey. Hey, girl. Hey.
Rachel's one of Yana's good friends who's up to compete with Ma. We'll see how that goes down.
That's right. We have 2 biggest fans. And they are
My mom!
and my friend Rachel. And they are currently just head to head trying to figure out who will win at mypfbookclub@gmail.com.
Well, I think Rachel's a little behind Mom, but let's see if she can catch up.
Rachel, this is a challenge.
Let's see,
catch
Rachel.
up.
Come for it, girl.
That's right.
Okay, I'm sorry. We're going to get back into the
But
book.
you will not cut this out because I want Rachel to know we love her.
We'll leave it there.
Okay.
We'll
Hey,
see what those
Rachel.
two do with that information. So, we're in part 2. Nina's perspective. And she's like in her hotel room and she's thinking like, hey, if someone had told me that I'd be in a hotel room while my husband Andy is in the house
Honestly, that sounds wonderful.
with the maid that is now like his romantic person, I wouldn't believe it. Kind of was something I think we should talk about because we were like, is she orchestrating this? That kind of says like maybe she wasn't.
It's in my talking points as
okay.
well.
Okay, we'll get to that.
I feel like we also just need to mention the fact that there are few things better in this entire world than a staycation at a hotel on someone else's dime.
100. She's using Andy's card.
Yes, just like, girl,
Tap
get
that
some,
5 star.
like it's Loren's ass. And, girl, order that room service. Get that champagne.
Get that $50
Watch
bowl
Sex
of
in the
soup.
City. Live your life
100.
on that dime.
Treat
Don't rush
yourself.
this. Spend another night.
Yeah.
Make it take 3 nights. I don't know.
I agree.
Enjoy it, especially because you're getting nothing in the prenup. So, like, enjoy.
Yeah.
And I'm sure she's not staying at, like, Motel 6.
No.
No offense, sponsor us. But,
Take that credit card for a ride.
yes. Oh, my God, girl,
For
enjoy.
a ride. Book
And
some
you're
tickets.
a
Go on a
mom,
Euro
like,
adventure.
Oh, my God, just
Yeah.
enjoy.
Go for it, girl.
Anyway, we're pro Nina now.
So she's like, she has this thought, right? And then she checks her app on her phone and she realized that Millie's location is gone. So she's like, well, girl figured it out.
Honestly, girl was really dumb not to do that in the beginning.
But she does say she's smart, but not smart enough. And I was like, what does that mean?
That's what my mom used to tell me.
So my mom tells me. Just kidding. It's in discussion. So anyway, she digs into her purse and she finds a photo of Andy. And she's reminiscing on just how incredibly attractive this man is. God, this man must be so attractive.
Tired of him being attractive.
He's incredibly attractive.
Fuck it.
So
unless it's Adam Brody, I don't want to hear this shit.
He doesn't give Adam Brody. Not that Adam Brody, I mean, he's incredibly attractive, but he's not giving that energy.
No, you know what?
He's making me Henry Cavill.
Oh, he was making me think of Christian Grey.
That's not right. Henry Cavill's not right.
He's making me think of Christian Grey.
You know who was supposed to play Christian Grey?
You?
Charlie.
Oh, from Ed Gein? Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Okay, we can't sidebar on that right now.
I can't handle it.
We're going to have to let that go.
That is actually my entire discussion.
We're going to just change topic instead.
The first 4 episodes. I'm shook.
Okay.
I'm shooketh.
Rewind. Okay, we're back.
Really
we're back with Nina in the hotel. So she's like, girl figured out the location. And she finds that picture of Andy, and she gets a lighter. She sets the photo aflame.
Honestly, my first time liking Nina.
I agree, but I knew we should always like Nina this whole time. Remember the last episode?
Because you should always trust women and not men.
Exactly. Believe women.
That's
what I told
women.
you. That's what I told you.
Do not believe men.
Told you. And she says, I can't believe I finally got rid of that asshole.
Dun, dun, dun.
Bing, bing, bing. So then, the next section of the book starts with a title and a subhead. And it says...
Subhead.
Sorry. So dumb. We're very literary women.
We're so smart. Oh my god.
The title is How to Get Rid of Your Sadistic Evil Husband, a Guide by Nina Winchester. Step 1. Get knocked up by a drunken one-night stand, drop out of school, and take a crappy job to pay the bills. And I think that is a lot of things that we should talk about in that fucking shit right there.
It's a lot of steps in one step.
And it's interesting that she's writing about this.
Well,
so, okay.
Maybe it's kind of like a How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days situation. Like, she's a journalist.
Yeah, I'm not sure where this is going yet. We get a very small snippet here.
I feel like these 50 pages, like, things are happening.
There's so much happening.
So much happening.
I was like, I don't know how to write about this because there's so much going on. So now we're with Nina in her book, and she's a receptionist. She had to drop out of school because she got pregnant with Cece. And she's at her desk, and she needs to pump her breast. So I didn't want to say it. But her evil boss, who works for Andy, he reports to Andy Winchester.
Andy's like the boss's 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 boss.
Exactly. He won't let her leave her desk.
Illegal.
HR. Because he's meeting with Andy and they might need some kind of report or whatever fucking services. And he's like, you stay at your desk. So, of course, she does that. But it's also important to note that Nina's like really excited that Andy's there. She has a major bone for him. Just like Millie, her first impression of him is that he's the bee's fucking knees. He's just very attractive, apparently. He's rich. He's got his cleft fucking chin. She talks about his cleft. She talks about his cleft chin a lot.
Oh my god, this is funny.
She's got a major bone. And she's sitting there. She's having a hard time because her she's got palm.
Her breasts be leaking.
They be leaking. And he's finally like, hey, Nina, come into the office. We need these reports. She goes in there, and the men look at her like, woo. And she realized she's obviously leaked through
Your boobs are raining.
Yeah. So he's like, get out of here. Get cleaned up. And
she's British too.
So she runs away, and she's embarrassed. I mean, it's really, really mean, actually.
It is very mean. And we support breastfeeding here at my BF's
Go do what
book
you
club.
gotta do. And as she's walking out of the bathroom, who does she run into?
Andrew Winchester.
How shocking. He pops up again as our,
He's always where you need him.
savior again.
He loves to save women.
He does. And he's like, hey, your boss is a real jerk. But again, does nothing about it, even though he's above him. And he's like, hey, let me make it up to you. Like, let's go to lunch. And she's like, yeah, hell yeah. So he takes her to a hot dog stand outside of their office area, and he's like, best hot dogs, and whatever. They sit on the
ground up different pieces of pork meat.
Stuffed into a silicone.
Casing?
Yeah. I don't know where that
Silicone?
came from. Yeah.
I don't know.
Anyway.
Intestine?
Sure. They're eating their hot dogs, and Andy's like asking about Cece, her age, her name. And he's like, it's like the song. And Nina's like, I'm in love with this man.
Really hate women. Sorry,
She's
I don't.
so in love with him.
It's
very
so
quickly.
Annoying. It's so annoying.
Very similar to
Millie Winchester.
Very shocking. Very shocked right now.
You didn't catch my joke.
No, I did. Winchester. You're so funny. Millie Winchester.
I am funny.
I laughed.
No, you didn't. We'll rewind the tapes.
So Nina's like, my boss sucks, so I got to get back to work. And again, he's like, yeah, can't do anything about that. And he's like, you seem really disappointed that I just got you a hot dog. And she's like, shrug. And he's like, let me make it up to you, and let me take you to dinner.
No pro.
And she's like, I would love to, but I don't have a sitter tonight, so I can't. And he's like, don't worry.
His response pissed me off.
My mom is going to be in the city tomorrow, and she'd be thrilled to watch Cece.
Okay, first of all.
Why did his response piss you off? Her response pissed me off.
No.
This is the last part. Let me say it really quick. She says, how could I say no? And I was like, what? You don't even know his mom.
Exactly. That's one thing that pissed me off. And the second one is don't fucking talk for me.
Wait, what?
If I was visiting you and you were like, by the way, I need you to watch my friend's dog while you're here, I'd be pissed.
Oh, because his mom. He's like, mom.
He's like speaking for his mom. Fuck that.
Oh, wow.
That pissed me off.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Just because she's a woman, she has to take care of this other woman's child?
Whoa. Absolutely.
Would you say the same thing if your dad was visiting? Fuck off, Andy.
I think
God.
I just got... I got caught up on her agreeing to that.
I got caught up on a man telling a woman what to do.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I agree.
I'm hungry.
I agree to both points. We can't eat yet. I was like, Nina, why would you leave your daughter with a stranger? Isn't that... I'm not a mom, but that's like Mom 101, right?
We're not new to women picking men over their kid.
Oh. I think we can talk about that.
Hey, Mom.
That's a no button. That's a big red one. So,
but it was
weird
funny,
though, right? Like, listen, I'm not a mom. You're not a mom.
Well,
but I think what we know about moms is that they're like, I need to know the person. We could talk about Ed Gein again. You need to know the person.
I mean, he tried to babysit
before you just let someone watch your kid.
Listen, I'm not a mom of a human, but I am a mom of the sweetest little Labradoodle, and I would never leave him with someone random that I didn't know or talk to beforehand.
Yeah, you have no relationship.
I'm a really good mom.
So, but I don't know. Nina's Nina.
They're just obsessed with this man. They're just they're just
I'm sorry, this was perfect.
They're just obsessed with this man.
Yes, this is one thing I have in discussion, okay? What the fuck is this? Like, what is this Andy love potion that's going on? Like, is it just that he's incredibly attractive?
This is before
and
they even
he's
experience
rich?
his magic pain.
Exactly. And, I mean, what the fuck is it about this man that is just, like, got all these women... like cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs?
Wow, I haven't heard that in a long time. Listen, all of our women listeners, no man is worth this.
Unless their name is
Adam Brody. You hear that, Leighton Meester? I'm coming for your man.
Sponsor us.
Yeah, I mean, we can work together on this if you want.
He's in some good horror movies. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Anyway, that
I
was a
would
joke.
give up my kid for
Who's your mom? She can watch her? Absolutely.
I would totally let my kid stay with Adam Brody's mom.
I mean, I think there's really no reason about it. I think he's just he's like a billionaire. He's really attractive. He has a cleft fucking chin and like honeydew hair. Like
honeydew hair, huh? I love a man with honeydew hair.
Like, or honey chestnut or
Do
some
we
shit.
know? Yeah, honeydew is like green. Do we know who's playing him in the movie?
Yeah, it's that guy from The Drop, remember? We Googled this already.
Claire, when will you learn?
He's the guy in the movie I don't support, It Ends With Us. Not Baldoni. I support Baldoni. Sorry, I don't want to get crazy and political, so I'm just going to end it there. Come at me if you want.
Political.
That's a big charged situation, and I don't think we should like get into it here.
Brandon Sklenner?
I don't know his fucking name. That's his face. I'm very bad with names, but that's that man.
God, but you're so good at everything else.
I'm really bad at navigating also.
Oh, yeah.
It's my number one
God,
unfortunate
Enzo,
trait.
hey, Enzo. We did do this. I remember this.
Where I get like kind of uncertain about what's going on with Andy is like he's always there. He's always there to save and do the quote unquote right thing. And it makes me feel like there's some kind of like manipulation going on.
Maybe that's how he gets his jollies.
Okay, in the last episode I was like, everything's Andy. But then I was like, I don't fucking know how I feel about this statement, but
say it. It's a safe
it's
space.
like, I'm going to go to Nina now, okay? She has this book title, How to Get Rid of Your Sadistic Evil Husband, a guide by Nina Winchester. Get knocked up by a drunken one-night stand, drop out of school, and take a crappy job to pay the bills. So it's like she did that before she met Andy. She got knocked up, she got a crappy job, and then it was kind of, it's almost like she honed in on Andy Winchester as like her target.
Well, I feel like there was a part of this section where I was like, okay, 100% Andy's the bad guy. And like he put Nina through this as well. But then when she did kind of talk like that, I was like, wait, is Nina still the one manipulating the situation in Andy? I feel like Nina's not 100% off the hook yet.
No, I think she might be the full-ass mastermind, but I think Andy fucking sucks a lot because she does.
All men do.
She just burn his picture and say, like, I'm so glad I'm free of that asshole.
Yeah.
So, like, whatever projection of himself he's putting forward is probably the savior man, the say the right thing man.
She's either still the main manipulator, or
I think they
she's
both
been,
suck.
yeah.
But
sucks.
she, like...
Millie sucks
she
too.
is
Cece
trying-
sucks. They all suck.
Right, but she's trying to outbeat Andy. Like, Andy, I think...
You think she's hot for Millie?
No, I think that Nina is like a fucking crazy mastermind. Like, this fucking title says so much, I think. How to Get Rid of Your Sadistic Evil Husband is the start of it. So, I don't know if I read this wrong, but it's like, it sounds like she was married before Andy.
No,
and
she just got knocked up.
how to get rid of
From a
your
one-night stand.
sadistic evil husband.
She's talking about Andy.
Get knocked up by a drunken
Right.
one-night
She's
stand,
going way back.
drop out of school, and take a crappy job to pay the bills.
No, she's going way back. She's still talking about Andy.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. So...
I see this as like...
okay, so this is
I
her
see
chapter
this as
one,
when,
like how it started.
Yeah, I feel like this is like when Barney did the Robin proposal, and it like starts back, months earlier.
That's How I Met Your Mother, if you're lost.
I'm going to start a show called How I Met Claire.
I think he fucking sucks. Just like I said in the last episode, he's like making her a mad woman, but I feel like she's still the mastermind somehow. I think Millie's part of her plan, maybe to outsmart
Do you think
him.
originally he was the mastermind and he controlled Nina,
Yes.
and then she's trying to take over
I
and
think
control
she's-
him back?
He has like short-term plan and she's in it for the long haul.
Yeah, she's been
and
playing
that's
the
how
long game.
Cece kind of plays into this because Cece's trying to help. Like Cece knows what's going on and she's being a little bitch on purpose to like go help mom with her long plan.
But is she?
Because the peanut butter. I can't get over the peanut butter.
But is the long plan ultimately anti-Andy, not
yes.
anti? So
she
do
says,
you think?
I can't believe I got away from that asshole.
Right. So do you think some of this is like she's trying to actually protect Millie?
Cece. Oh, I don't know.
No,
I
even
think,
though she
I
put
think
Millie
Millie's
into
like
the
a
situation?
sacrifice.
Bye.
She's trying to save herself and her daughter
Put your own oxygen mask
from
on
Andy.
first.
Because, like, here's what. Millie got her ass locked in the attic. So,
By Andy.
here's what, though. It's like, is it by Andy, though? Because Enzo said, no, she's not gone. Nina's not gone.
Oh, I thought it was more of like a she's not the one to fear.
No, he literally... Wait, that's what I wrote down, right? He said...
No, I saw it as like she's like, don't worry,
No,
Nina's
he says,
gone.
no, it's fine. She's gone. He shakes his head. No, you are wrong. She is not. And then he's cut off.
But I thought it was going to be like she's not the one to fear. Oh, that's what I read. Is he got cut off and he wanted to say you've got the wrong person that you're afraid of.
I read it as like maybe there's still a tag team situation going on, but that makes more sense.
Like you fearing the wrong one.
Nina seems, now that we see some of her perspective, it seems like she's happy to be gone.
Yes.
Why'd she throw such a fucking fit then? And why did she be all like,
maybe it's part of an act too.
if somebody told me that this was going to happen, well, I guess maybe you could still have a plan in your head and be like, I don't
she
think
could still be trying to protect herself from Andy by acting all, like, I want you back. Don't make this happen. Like, all this stuff.
So Andy's the bad guy.
I think so.
And Nina's also a victim.
I think she's a victim turned crazy person as well. I think
driven mad.
Yeah.
The man. So
men there.
What's up with then the pills in the psychiatric institute?
Maybe it's made
Do you
up.
think he like had her admitted and
Yeah,
made
it
that
could have been
shit
made
up, and she has to take drugs that maybe she doesn't even need, and like he's really the evil mastermind.
Yeah. But also, the other person who has the key right to the attic is Nina.
Yeah, so maybe she can free that bitch.
So I don't think anymore that this is like Nina and Andy trying to have a baby by using Millie. I don't really think that's a thing anymore.
Maybe it's just Andy wanting to have a baby. Maybe he already impregnated her with their sexcapades.
He's already planted his seed.
Yeah, because he got her at the plaza and then he got her in the attic.
He got her twice, guys. One's in the plaza, one's in the attic.
But then what's up with this? But no, it doesn't make sense because Nina hired her and there were scratches in the attic. So it's like it's,
but maybe
it's happened
Nina's
to someone
scratches.
Before.
Unless it's Nina. And then she like graduated out of the attic into wife. And then she had to hire a housemaid.
When we started at Nina's perspective, I was like, I swear to God, if this starts as her as the housemaid, I'm going to fucking lose it. Mm-hmm. It didn't. Thank God. She's like a receptionist. But
I don't know.
Okay, but you were thinking this whole time that maybe Nina and Enzo had some kind of rapport. Do you think maybe he's Nina's
lover?
No.
I don't think it's a lover.
He's like trying to help her and her daughter and he's like trying to protect all of them from Andy.
I don't think so. I'm a little sus of Enzo too.
Oh, what? Why? Like in a bad way? Like he's helping Andy?
No, I don't think he's helping Andy, but I don't think he's helping Nina either.
Well, then why is he always at the house? Do you think he's just trying to help? Like he's just scared and trying to be protective?
Needs to pay the bills.
Well, but he's always in their yard more than anyone else. And then remember Andy was like, I don't know why Nina keeps him around, and
maybe there's something buried on the premises.
Why is our property getting more attention than every other property? Like, does Nina have him doing something?
I don't know. I bet the next 50 pages we'll learn a little bit more.
Okay, I have one more question.
Okay.
Wait, I'm sorry, do you have any questions?
I just want to get through yours first. I'm really worried we're going to run out of time for my questions.
Oh, wow. I'm worried about that, too. Do you want to ask one really quick?
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh, no, is your phone dead?
It died.
Wow.
It went from 97% to 0.
That's crazy.
That's so weird. And I can't remember what I've written.
Okay.
But there was that thing, about the thing with Andy, and I was just wondering why it went like that.
Okay, let's talk about Millie.
I guess. Maybe we can get to my question next time.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you think that Nina knew she was in prison and she's hired her?
That's probably why she hired her.
Part of her master plan, right?
She knew that there was more chances that she wasn't going to leave.
Be desperate.
She knew she could torture her without her quitting. She knew. She was playing the long game.
But what the fuck is Millie's problem? Like, she's this whole, like, I'm super in love with Andy. She doesn't see any of these red flags with, like, he literally just kicked his wife out of the house and is like, let's go steady and, like, live in let's live in my house together now. And there's always these comparisons with Nina and Millie and her weight and whatever.
I
and
think
like,
she just is blinded.
She's
been like in prison for 10 years and she's like, I want the touch of a man.
Oh, whoa.
And like, think about it. She's gone from prison to living in car to being like this wealthy ass, beautiful man.
Apparently very attractive.
Wants to leave his wife and child for me. And now I get to go from living in a jail cell to living in my car to being the woman of this mansion.
Winchester.
Yeah. So I think she's just like blinded.
Okay.
She also has zero will to live. We've learned that throughout this whole book.
If you were in the situation, but Andy Winchester was Adam Brody.
I do it too.
You would do it too? Like, he was just like the most beautiful. You remember, like, what's his face? What is his name? Adam Brody in like the OC.
Seth Cohen.
Right, yeah, like imagine him but like rich as fuck. And then
He was rich as fuck. And
oh, that's right. But he's like an adult.
okay.
And like,
Yeah, I wouldn't do
you
him
get
as a
out of
child.
prison. Oh my God, no. You get out of prison. You were living in your car. Now you're in the house with him. You think his wife is awful. She's treating you awful.
Can't fit in her dresses.
You're like immediately obsessed with him.
Yeah, I'm already there, and I'm not even in this situation, but I'm ready to go. Anytime he appears, I am ready.
Okay, so
Watch your back, Leighton
she's
Meester.
fucking like this is the most beautiful man she's ever seen in her life, and she's obsessed with him.
Yeah.
she's like blinded.
Love you,
Okay.
madam.
Okay,
Find me at
you know what?
mybfbookclub@gmail.com and tell your wife you're done.
No,
Leighton, you did look beautiful at the premiere of season 2. Nobody Wants This. She looked so pretty.
oh, is there a season 2 out?
Not yet, but the premiere, like, for the stars was yesterday.
Okay.
Leighton, Meester posted the most beautiful photo of her and Adam Brody.
Okay.
Honestly, they're a very cute couple. I'm sorry, Leighton. I love you. Sponsor us.
Congratulations to you.
You were great as Blair.
All right, well, I guess we'll have to just die. Okay,
We just have to die.
What's your food rating for these?
Yeah. I was thinking, even though this isn't a food I love, I was thinking of deep dish pizza.
You probably don't remember this.
We've
but
talked
you've
about
done
it.
this-
I know.
Okay. Oh, okay.
No, we've talked about just pizza. No.
No, you've done deep dish pizza before
Well,
as a
fuck
rating.
me. Fuck my whole life.
Because you were like, the layers.
Fuck, that's what I was going to do again. God damn. Okay, lasagna.
Okay, that's different.
I just feel like we're getting to like the mushy, gooey, good stuff. You know, like we've been surrounded by noodles.
I love noodles.
I know, but like they're more bland than the inside.
Absolutely.
And I feel like now we're on the like meaty, gooey goodness. And I am just really excited to keep going.
Good. Yeah.
I'm salivating.
Ew. I mean, I am hungry too.
Me too.
We're getting ready for my Halloween party.
Spooky.
We'll put
Which is
some
in
stuff
50
on.
minutes.
No, it's at 7, you goof.
Which is in 50 minutes.
Oh, 50. I thought you said 15. I was like, holy shit. We'll post about it on social. Anyway, would you like to ask me something?
No. Keep on reading, everyone. See you next week. Claire, what is your food rating?
Yeah, let's take our time. I was going to say a jelly-filled donut. Same sort of thought.
In my culture, they call that a sufganiyot. Happy Hanukkah, everyone.
Happy Hanukkah, everyone. It's like the same concept. You take a bite, you get mostly dough and a little bit of jam, and then once you get through that bite, you can really fuck that shit up in the center. That's how I felt. Fuck it up in the center.
We just want to fuck it up in the center. Well, Claire, what's your sexy side piece? I could guess.
This is not fair. I finally had some time this morning, and I literally have 20 pages left in From Blood and Ash. I'm sorry, I know I keep saying it. Listen, it's going to be over next time, I promise. It's definitely gotten a lot better. I might go on to book 2, depending on how this bitch ends. And there was some spice that I thoroughly enjoyed this morning. So, Yana.
Yeah, would you like to ask me a question, Claire?
No, keep on reading.
Keep on reading. Bye, friends. See you next week.
Yana. What's your sexy side piece book?
Well, I haven't started reading it yet, but Barnes & Noble just delivered it a couple days ago.
B&N.
That's right. Support smaller businesses.
Smaller corporations.
But the book is called Between Two Kingdoms, a memoir of a life interrupted. And this book is a memoir, duh.
Whoa.
About a woman, kind of, I think, in like a little bit of an eat, pray, love situation where she does this big road trip after being diagnosed and surviving cancer at 23 years old.
Oh, wow. How sad.
Yeah, so she does a transformative road trip.
Is this a true story? Yeah, it's a
Yeah, it's a
memoir.
memoir.
Yeah.
So,
okay. Sounds sad. Ugh.
Yeah, so
Get into it.
it has very good reviews.
I bet.
And I am excited.
Okay, I'm excited for you and for the life lessons you're going to learn. Please share them with us.
I probably will forget them.
That's true. All right, when you listen to this, listener, it's going to be your last week of Halloween. And it's incredibly depressing.
All good
for
things
you.
must come to an end.
So,
But it's going to be time to be thankful for things soon.
fuck that shit. whatever.
Claire is just the biggest ray of sunshine.
I just want Halloween to be forever, but it's fine. I know that these things need to be timely because that's what makes them special, like pumpkin spice lattes.
Ew.
So I've got some final scary movies for you. Going up on, as Yana likes to call it, the Scarometer.
Did I call it that?
You did.
That was you.
Nope, that was you.
Wow. I'm new here.
You've got to try hard to watch all of these by the end of the October month, okay? Here's what they are. Number 1. Well, they're not in any particular order, but firstly, watch Talk to Me. Very good. If you watched Bring Her Back, which I also recommended, you will like it. It's the same directors, and it's way scarier. Really good story.
I don't think I've heard of that one.
You watched it at one of my scary movie nights. Yeah, it's okay. It's the one with the hand, remember? Okay, whatever. Watch The Conjuring. That's very popular.
Oh, hell yeah.
So is Insidious. These two are very classic, great, newer, sort of modern movies. Last but not least, you have to watch Barbarian with Justin Long and our lovely Bill Skarsgård, who we love so much.
Watching tonight?
You'll have to find out through the hints throughout the household.
The only one I saw is in the bathroom where it says, like, do you trust this man?
You didn't see the basement?
No, but the temptation I had to write on that mirror, don't trust any man, was so intense.
Oh,
That's a definite no for me, regardless of what movie it is.
that's fair. So check those out. Those are your final Halloween movies for this season until we move on to more jolly times. And we are still trying to grow our pod. So follow us on your favorite podcast streaming platform and hit that 5-star like your Nina using Andy's credit card after he's kicked you out of the house.
Okay.
Share us with any people you feel like will enjoy the pod or
And
like
share
book
us
clubs.
with those who you feel like might not. Maybe you're wrong.
Yeah, people like us anyway.
Yeah. You don't know everything.
If nothing else, dear friends, we just enjoy reading. So remember,
Keep on reading.